Plains of Mist. Let's see what is going on over here. Okay. Oh my god, no, not you, fucker. Out of here. Shooting me from a distance. Rude. In the year 871, this accursed and defiled place fell beneath the full wrath and might of the Inquisition of Palama, as was fated. At the behest of Queen Viga, every man, woman, and child squandered its mortal breath in this heretical den. Squandering its mortal breath in this heretical den was eviscerated and hung beneath our flags and the burning gaze of Severus, Lord Inquisitor Damien. Okay. Pleasant. Lady Sophia's journal. From the moment Queen Viga approached me about this journey, I have had my reservations. Seeking parley with the likes of Francis Aldrich seems a fool's errand. He has spurned the civilized world at every opportunity. However, for my lady and closest friend, I would travel through the Himalara fields and back. I woke this morning to a dense mist enveloping our vessel. I emerged from my cabin and onto the deck to glimpse giant veiled statues flanking the river. The twisted demons gazed at us through the fog, their faces contorted in anger, sorrow, and fear. I feel a somber unease descend upon our party. Our guide assures me we are approaching our destination. It does nothing to assuage my nerves. Fair. There's a symbol there. Unclear if I can do anything with it, but there is a symbol here. Across this way. There's a ladder. Oh, hang on. Who's firing me? Oh god, all the way up there? I'm sorry, get fucked. I can't unlock and open it because there's an enemy attacking me. What fuckery. Oh. My sons and daughters, welcome to the Sacrament of the Fallen. This is our home, our sacred realm, and ours alone. Here, veiled in mist, we stand shielded from the grasp of persecutors, untouched by the profane, untainted by the lies of false creeds. And here, in toil unceasing and purpose unshaken, we shall set place the final steps for the glorious coming of our twin-headed Dark King. Alright, let's kill this fucker so we can... Get out of here, bitch. Place where they made this little statues or whatever. Okay, then we have this like wheel sun statue thing. Can I go here? Yes, I can. Read rusted gauntlet. Amazing. We have to drop again, go back up. Ah, okay, that's how we get to this guy. They always give you a way to get to those guys to recover the item they drop, which is nice. I'm pretty sure that's just to here, but good to have it unlocked. Okay, so across the bridge seems to be our only real way forward. Gugas over here. Another symbol, sword. Timeloop, Temple of the Fallen. Discover. Lady Sophia's journal. Approach. As dusk fell, the towering statue soon gave way to ever more horrifying sights. All along the riverbanks, piercing through the fog, are arrayed countless pikes and other standing apparatus, the lot adorned with human corpses and body parts. Some yet move, uttering a muted chorus of tortured wails, a gruesome display of utter barbarism. Is this a warning to outsiders? What awaits me beyond? What dreadful mire do I sail into? We should arrive at sunrise on the morrow. Only duty compels me forward now, for every fiber of my being urges me to revert our course. I shan't be surprised if sleep eludes me this night. Okay. Mossy Key. Oh, weapon level up. Nice. Yeah, this does a lot less hit damage per hit than like the Great Sword, but it's so much faster and more nimble. Well. Oh. How dare you? Okay, so that's just from there. Let's see what goes this way. Okay, and this is just here. So, yeah, bunch of little loops. Bunch of little loops. Okay, what's here? Twin-headed snake. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. That's anticlimactic.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm almost annoyed.
Okay. These are the same symbols that are on the things located around. So let's see if we can't find a thing here. Temple of the Fallen. See if we can't find a rhyme or reason to them. I have a feeling the shapes might have something to do with it. So we've got... I'm gonna take pictures of these. Be easier than trying to draw them. So there's that one. And there's another one over here. Yeah, see, that's a square. It's like a leaf inside a square, where the other one was like the wheel inside a circle. So there's going to be the other two symbols inside another shape. I love that. Oh, fucking hell, that was anticlimactic. How do we get up here? There's always a way up. Yeah, here it is. Not that I super duper need that. Ah, okay, here's this. So this is the eye in like a diamond. Nice. Key barrel. Rusted barrel key found on a corpse that's got 2 snakes. Note Exodus. Okay. We have arrived at our new home upon the plains of mist. I know not what fate awaits us here. I believe we are destined for greatness, and I believe Francis to be our shepherd. We will follow him to the ends of the earth if needed. The humble dawn of our righteous movement will forever lie in the hill of Vissa. I will remember with fondness our quaint shrine atop the serpent's head. In our hurried exodus, many of us have left bits of our lives behind. Perhaps someday I shall return to gather the rest of my belongings. What a grand pilgrimage it shall be. Got it, and then we drop here. So then there's one more. Symbol. Not there. Here it is. Sword in the pentagon. Wonder if that key goes to something in the Vissa Hills. Okay. So, the pentagon was the sword. The square was the leaf. The circle was the, like, sun thingy. And the diamond had the eye. Whole fucking shrine to these fucking faceless, bodiless monsters. There's our time loop. Sanctum of Divine Exaltation. Okay. Timeloop Guardian was killed. Yeah, there's some acolytes who dare cross this threshold and take up the trials ahead. Know that the road to the ranks of the jubilant harbingers is one of peril and sacrifice. Our truth and ordained purpose must be more than simply known. They must dwell within you, burning with euphoric clarity. Falter not, for Tear, the eternal judge, watches all. Ominous. Okay. Let's see what we got. Get out of here. Okay, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Beyond lie the remnants of the ancient dwellers of our land and of these caves. Who they were we know not, save that they were the first sinners, the earliest deceivers and weavers of falsehoods against our Lord Tear. We let their edifices of sacrilege endure behind this gate, not in honor, but so that we may profane them. Step forth, let your voice rise in fevered chant, and lay your wrath upon the accursed visage of the false king. Oh, wow. Okay. And there's 3 paths here, okay? The store you must cross. Once within, seize an iron of jubilation and strike it into the deceiver's effigy with all the might your limbs can muster. Smite and revile it, strike it and curse it, until your arms burn with pleasure and your mind reels upon the brink of madness. Only then shall you continue and descend into the pit of Mycelium. This door sealed for all eternity, never to be unbarred. No purpose calls us beyond it, for nothing lingers there but the foul splashes and whispers of the earliest ones, the heathen tribes who first dwelled within these caves, steeped in their blasphemies and lies. One day we shall see that fort undone, its stones sundered, and the past buried beneath its own ruins. Okay. There's nothing here other than a forever drop. Okay. Shall we go this way first? In but a few strides you shall stand before the pit of Mycelium, where our sacred morsels of ecstatic flesh take root and thrive. A handful you must partake, letting their essence seep into your very sinew. Then descend to the bottom and await the embrace of our truth, which shall shroud your eyes like a dance of light. When the colors wreathe and hop, when the walls wane and waver as though melting into the void, only then may you rise and press forward upon your path. Okay, let's go down first. Yeah. This place is wild. I did not expect this sort of like temple. Okay, pit of Mycelium. Yep, I see mushrooms. Really, game? It's like, here, drop down here. Clearly wants me to drop over here. Guess we go over here next. Level up. Got it. Now we're down here. Alright, let's grab this. Ecstasy. Okay. There's a chest in here somewhere. Another Ammon prison. Nice. Oh, okay, we're back here. We did kill some Timeloop Guardians, but there's still more to do over here. Wait, hang on. That was the way back through. Okay, got it. Yeah, there's still another, like, whole path to go through. This way. Through here. across here. Yeah, we were just down there, so that's all good. I don't think we need to worry about that. Yeah, and then to our left, we haven't gone through this side yet. There's a bunch over here. Let me check the other path really fast. There's a ton there. Timeloop Guardian was killed. This seems a little more self-contained. Or maybe not. Probably loops back around to the other spot. Another limbic rod. Okay. Okay. Got it. And here's down here. Perfect. Oh, this is the other side of this. Got it. Really? Fucking ranged ones are a pain in the ass. You now stand before the trial of lies and truth. The ecstatic flesh courses through your veins, its rapture entwining flesh and spirit alike, weaving a veil of shifting stars that wreathe and waver before your sight. Yet amidst this weaving haze, you must grasp firm the three ordained verities, or else let this place be the tomb that swallows your final breath. Tayar, the servant monarch, forever protects its children above. Who is the one true lord of all mankind? Alright, we got like a riddle coming up here. What befell the false god Setherus? The defiled golden star that holds the decrepit corpse of the deceitful deity. see if we grab attack. Okay. Says the deceiver forsakes us for the golden star. Why do we scorn the empty promises of Setherus? Oh. Tear. Setherus. What am I meant to do here? Power. Abandonment. Reckoning. Destruction. Dead. Alive. True. False. Higher. Lower. Oh. Okay, hang on. So this is the tree. This is the star. This is the star. Scorn the empty promises. Okay. So star, why do we scorn the empty promises of Setherus? Abandonment. This was what befell the false god Setherus. Dead. He died. And then this one was Tear Setherus. Let me see what that question was asking. The tree. Who's the one true Lord? Yeah, so this would be Tear. Interesting. Very interesting puzzle. The Indiana Jones vibes are strong here. Not enough limbic energy, okay. Oh, fuck. Meant to go to the ladder, but you know. These things happen. There is something there, but I've got to go another way to get to it. Oh. First sacrament. Preparation for the sacred duty of reckoning is our preparation for the sacred day of reckoning is our ultimate duty. Second sacrament. As is our will, the wrath of unbelievers shall fall upon us. Okay. A lot going on over here. So we've got a little path here. Dead end. Let's go back in here really fast. So we came from here. There's stuff over here. Okay, that's just that. Also stuff above. Let's go across first. Alarm up. Here's this. There's a door there that might be interactable. Fourth sacrament. Only through our sacrifice, the gates of the Himalara field shall open once more for Tear to reclaim his realm. Don't think I have a key for that. Third sacrament. As the wrath descends, we shall beseech our Lord Tear. That just opens that up, which we've already done. Already gone that way. Let's go. Rusted key. Oh, that might work. Yeah, it's got the right symbol on it, even though there's no, like, obvious keyhole here. Bastard. Oh, there is a keyhole. Hang on. Yeah. Francis' journal, Queen's envoy. The Queen's envoy has arrived as anticipated. The aristocracy is entirely too predictable, thinking they have any influence whatsoever over matters of the divine. I was chosen by Tear to carry out this sacred mission. Their futile meddling will change nothing. Ah, but this Lady Sophia Morton, she is possessed of a singular beauty, enough to drive any man to madness. Graceful youth, alabaster flesh, supple and delicate, I feel a carnal yearning rising within me. I will have her this night. Oh God. Lady Sophia's journal. With the grand feast behind us, Francis utters his first words since our arrival, inviting me to his private study to discuss the matters at hand. Unease grips my psyche, but duty girds it. His study brims with tomes and ancient scrolls. We spoke for hours, his calm demeanor a stark contrast to the wanton barbarity on display around us. He is the eye of this hurricane. We spoke at length of theology, of politics and philosophy, of rage and fear, of suffering and pleasure. I expected a savage, egotistical madman. I found an unassuming, erudite scholar, charismatic, empathetic, and unfettered by social constraints. Francis lives by the fires of his heart, his passions wholly embraced. It is clear now why traditionalists and reformists alike shun him so. Francis is a profoundly fascinating man, an enigma of our age. I find a certain admiration growing in the creases of my mind. I know not what awaits me here or upon my return, but I do know that I am forever changed. Skull in a box. Wooden box containing a human skull. Alright, well. New research item discovered. So now let's go and go up the staircase in here. You bitch. Twin Axes of Ecstasy. I already have some Twin Axes of Ecstasy. Sounded like I heard the time loop breaking. Oh goodness. We have another puzzle, I think. Got it. It's got to be the 4 symbols. I knew I should have been writing them down. Gotta be the 4 steps of our worship or whatever it is. Yeah. This is how we came in. Oh, got it. You have to go around the... Right. The door that I opened. I remember. Okay. So this was 3. Let's go back and find 1. I think they were both on that side. Across here. Yeah, this should be 1. Yeah, first sacrament is the hands with hourglass. Okay. First sacrament. Second sacrament, the sword through the eye. Okay. Third sacrament was the stabbed man. And the fourth one was right here, right? Yes. The twin snakes. Okay. So if I stand on those platforms in order, I think we'll unlock the door. The one thing I'm really, really pleasantly surprised about with this game is the amount of puzzles. I was expecting just action with maybe a little bit of survival horror, and it is so much puzzles. Okay, so the hands with the hourglass was first. Then the sword through the eye. Yeah, got it, and we do it in order. Then the stabbed man. Then the twin serpents. The Indiana Jones is strong with this one. Oh god. I almost died there. I think I have both of these. Yeah, we got those earlier in the level. Well, shit. When you stand here, then verily you have endured the trials and emerged unbroken. Before you lies the pedestal of rapturous dance. Drink deep from the well of veil-torn eyes, and let your feet twirl, your head spin, and your spirit rise, until the twin-headed serpent bids you to cease. Only then, when the blinding hues and phantom shapes fade from your true sight, shall you be made a jubilant harbinger. Okay, I think we're back at the room with the Timeloop. Caller of Rage, Scornful Strike. Striking them will reduce the damage you take. That's pretty good, actually. They keep giving us good gear. Oh, there's our Timeloop. Got it. So the other side... Got it. The other side takes you there. Can't go. Chamber of the Jubilant Harbingers. That takes you up to it. Got it. Well, let's break this because we can. Looks like I'm going to have to go back up, though, through the area. Okay. It's almost time. The first act of this great play ends this day. Lady Sophia Morton is the cornerstone. She will make a fitting sacrifice, the ideal catalyst for the carnage to come. Tiara will soon rise once again. My acolytes stand ready. My excitation is at times overwhelming. I revel in the delectable delight of what is to come. Tear, look upon us as your will be done. Okay. So we've got to run back through this. Because we dropped down and probably shouldn't have. Okay, go this way this time. I think we can just skip straight ahead to this. Here we have the chamber of like truths and lies. These were very interesting, like little puzzles here. I wanted you to think like what the... I'm guessing spikes come up out of the ones that are incorrect if you stand on them. Yeah, then here's our rights. Alright, then up we go through this chamber. And this will take us back to the main room, where we can see what they have in store for us up here. To whomever finds this writ, it assuredly means that our fathers of the Order of the Eye, and the Eye of God itself, must stand upon the precipice of terrible danger. General Agatho perished seeking this accursed place. I have followed his path and finally discovered it, and yet I still draw breath. Within this wretched and unfathomable temple, amidst its twisting halls of lie and folly, I have ascended to this nigh unreachable point. It is in this place I elect to enshrine and conceal my chosen burden, the keystone of ecstasy. The Lymbic entities here remain legion, slithering and unrelenting, seeping through the very marrow of this forsaken ground. But let them be. Let them stand as relentless sentinels, their presence as deadly ward against all but the most exalted and skilled amongst our order. To such an orchestration we have all agreed so many seasons ago. And yet I am burdened with doubt. The limbic energies here still surge with extreme intensity. What shall become of the keystone steeped for near eternity in such a debilitating current? None of us, the architects of their very making, can claim to grasp the full breadth of its working. What we have wrought, what we have not yet fully mastered. Once our artifact reclaimed, I know not what might occur. Thus do I, General Ulza, Warden of the Eye and Keeper of the Keystone of Ecstasy, set down these words in the year 1508, that our deeds be known should fate see them unearthed. Oh, we are going to get a boss here. Not quite sure what we're doing here, but it's very weird. Haze of Ecstasy.
Well done. The keystone of ecstasy is ours.
So yeah, we didn't get a a boss-like encounter like that for the last one, which is a little interesting, but we got one for terror and for ecstasy. I'm sure there's a save point here. See what happens when we chit-chat in here.
That's the last keystone. Let's return to the ancient forge and see if your father was right. Find anything?
I did.
Good find. I'll look it up.
Gauntlet of the Seventh Talon. This gauntlet belonged to Cecil Bannon, Seventh Talon of the God Hand. The God Hand were the 10 knights commanders of the Inquisition of Palom. Individually, they were known as Talons. All were present at the butchery of the Fallen in 871 AD, when the Inquisition brought its full force to bear against Francis Aldrich and his servants of Tiar. Baron's squire at the time was young Thomas Riveda, future uncle and mentor of Harvard Riveda, who would eventually become to rule Hadia as the dreaded Blood Queen.
Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
Sophia Morton's skull. This wooden box contains the skull of Lady Sophia Morton, best friend and confidant to Queen Viga Thylar. In 871 AD, the Queen sent Lady Sophia to parley with Francis Aldrich at his enclave, the Temple of the Fallen, in the Plains of Mist. Only Sophia's head returned. The accompanying letter effectively taunted the Queen further. For Viga, incensed beyond reason, the conflict was now personal. She insisted that Grand Inquisitor Damien personally accompany the box during the subsequent invasion of the Temple of the Fallen. She hoped that in some way her beloved friend may be present at the moment of her ultimate avengement. Okay. Let's see if we get a cutscene with our mom here. I suspect we will.
Remy, I'm ready to make my move.
Good. We should rendezvous at Lake.
Wait.
Lieutenant, you are relieved of command. On what grounds, Corporal? Put these on. You are to report back for debriefing. Stop!
Okay.
Arabeth? Arabeth! Ah, fuck!
Don't break our car.
Remy, I'm sure she's all right.
Unlikely.
I know a survivor when I see one. Do you think she knows you were going to say Lake Sinan?
What difference does it make? We got work to do.
Ooh, back to this.
I wouldn't say I like interruptions. I never understood why people need breaks. I was surprised to find out that your mother worked for us. She had quite a reputation. My employers came across her by chance. People with nothing to lose are the best candidates for covert operations. What caught their eye was that this prisoner seemed to know a great deal about Hadia. Things that aren't common knowledge. Faux guards, limbic weapons, the Order of the Eye. And the Vigil.
What's your fucking point?
We didn't know about the Vigil's existence until your mother was recruited. She gave us an extensive list of names. In exchange, we trained her and assigned her some men. And one by one, the Vigil began to disappear. Have car accidents. Die of heart attacks. Very efficient. But then, she started to show signs of slowing down. Especially when it came time to take care of Vitalis.
Careful.
So my employers presented your mother with falsified phone records. It implicated Vitalis as the one who called the police the night she attempted to smuggle you out.
You fucking scumbags!
I told you I know how to bring out the worst in people. Oh, if you weren't bound to that chair, you'd lunge across the table and choke the life out of me.
It would be much worse than that.
Revenge is a much more potent manipulator. Control is knowing which buttons to press. Pretending not to care about anything is the illusion of control. Look at you, just like her. Compromised by your emotions.
Evil laugh.
Fun's over. Let's continue.
Very curious to get a sense of like what comes after this point. Yeah, this is our quest up to this point, basically. What comes next? hopefully we'll find out. Just a moment. Emotional baggage. Complete Act 2. Okay. XP for this. Missing something? This seems to say pull me. Why can't I pull the lever? Because there's an enemy stuck up there. That's annoying. Oh, hello, Ructions. How are you? Hello, friends. How are you?
Sound off. Kenya.
How was your stream? How was the DVD? I was actually lurking in your stream a little bit earlier. How was the DVD today? We're playing a little Hell Is Us, and we just got through a sort of major milestone, so we're seeing what comes next. What a rush. As shadow and silence weave the twilight's veil, what a rush. I seek thee, and in thy embrace I shall fade into your arms. What dread stirs in my breast, yet still thou art sovereign above all. DVD was awful as ever? Oh no. Sing this in your head, sing it again and again until you reach the light. Well, hopefully you had a good stream. Hi Raiders, I'm Frog. And I play DVD as well, but also single-player games like this one, which is spooky and action-y and puzzly. What is this tunnel all about?
Remy? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I was afraid of this. The drone's communication array can't penetrate through all that rock. I told you we should have upgraded the...
Tanya, you're breaking up again.
Remy? 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 Shit. I'll try boosting it again.
Oh, come on. Why do I feel like I'm in a really bad long-distance phone call commercial? I'm here.
I've boosted the array to its limits. This is probably the last time we talk. I think you're almost there. Wherever there is. Don't take my word for it, though. The drone's readings are erratic. Take care, Remy. Stop the calamity. Good luck.
Tanya.
Save for our battles against Lymbic entities, no trial set upon our shoulders by Cethulus has weighed heavier than this one. Yet we press on, broken but steadfast. We are near now, my brother generals. This we do for our brotherhood, for the venerable fathers of the Order of the Eye of God, and for Cethulus himself. But above all, we do this for our beloved Hadians, whose fate rests in our hands. Is this like actually the end of the game? Gotta raid and run, need to let the pup out and try to sell it fair enough. Long and not so winding road. Lymbic Forge to the Eye of God. I think we are hitting the end of the game here. Let me quickly pause, take a short break, and I'll be right back. Alright, so upon looking things over, we might be headed into the point of no return here. And the game doesn't really do a ton of telling us that, but I'm not quite ready to do that. Hopefully the door didn't lock itself behind me. Back here. We'll go back and see. Sort of expected a cutscene when we got to the, you know, the 4 keystones. But I suppose not. So let's head back here and see if we can yeah, it looks like we can get out of here. have to come back here next time. But it does mean that we're basically, you know, one stream away. From finishing this game.
Let me know if you want more.
Why are you in Hadia?
If someone were to say, if someone were, there is.
Yeah, we've already talked to her about all that. Okay, let's go back to the Vissa Hills then. And turn in this time loop that we closed.
Remember?
What's our status on time loops?
Good. You closed a few of them. I'm sure there are more out there.
Gluttony Elite, Limbic Mending Elite. Presume the Griffin. Okay, active relic passively restores limbic energy. Nice. Very cool. There's still some mysteries left to solve and still some good deeds left to do. So I'm gonna have to spend a little time doing that. Obviously we won't be able to complete everything on, you know, the first playthrough, but there's probably more that we could do without too much difficulty. So, into the unknown is our last little bit of investigation. What lies beyond the mysterious door? Keystone of Ecstasy, time loops. Yeah, we still have Barrel Key, Mossy Key, all these. You're lying to us all, the truth will set you free. We've acted the sheep long enough. Wake up and open your eyes. Proof is in plain sight. This is very interesting, very confusing, those things. That's done. It's safe. Four-leaf clover. Key to a locker, cigarette case, ZT. Kind of want to look up and see if I know anyone named ZT. Mysteries, yeah, there's still even mysteries in Sinedra Forest. Pilgrimage in the Vissa Hills. Plains of Mist Timeloop closed. There's still an undiscovered Timeloop in Sinedra Forest. That is crazy to me. Like, really crazy to me. Yeah, we don't know a ZT, at least not there. We still have a whole bunch of these not filled in. This one goes to Lymbic Coffer of the Rolling Hills of Bygone Strife. That's probably here in Vissa Hills. These two are to the Doorway in the Dark Forest to the south. These ones are to the Crystal Lake of the Mountain. This one's to a Buried Forges of the Earth. Cemetery. Forest to the south. Forest to the south. So two doorway ones here. And then Towering Effigy of the Sanguine Monarch. That's the Blood Queen. So there's still a bunch of these that we haven't unlocked. And we still got these, like, these items here. So I'm going to have to spend a little time figuring those out. But it looks like this may be, like, all the locations. Which is kind of wild. Well, we did figure out a few mysteries I wanted to today, particularly this one over here. That made me happy. But there's still a fair number that we haven't figured out. Let's see here. Can we...
What can I do for you?
Yeah, my defensive gear is to the max. So not much I can do there. Okay, so that is going to be where we're going to end it up today. It's going to be where we end the stream, because I don't want to jump into the end game of this and then feel like I'm going to be rushed and have to, you know, leave it early. So we're gonna end the stream today, but that means we have only one more stream of Hell Is Us, and we'll try to solve a few remaining mysteries and then go and discover what's behind the locked door and that long tunnel. So very exciting. I'm very much enjoying this game.